Hey, hello, and thank you for listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone here with our special guest DJ, Alisa Velasquez. And you just heard Atomica Music, Only You and Me, and that's Alisa Velasquez and Anthony Demonte. And before that, we heard Wren Alexander with White Plains. All right, I'm going to start off with Wren Alexander, White Plains, out of Wethersfield, Connecticut. We played a couple of years ago, the artist, when they were 18, and we were really impressed by this song. Assuming that they're doing this out of their bedroom, doing all the work and production themselves. And I see it now, and I'm really happy that they're working on an EP coming soon called Caterpillar Girl.
Yes. Yes. Ren is incredible. Meant for, she's going to do very, very big things. I met Ren when she was one of my students at School of Rock when I used to direct bands there and do vocal coaching there. And she's always just been such a great performer. And I ended up after she had graduated. She actually teaches there now. She became a instructor at School of Rock. I'm not sure if she's still there anymore, but after she had graduated, she started being very interested in writing her own music, and she has all this music inside. And funny story about this song, actually, I was actually there when it started to become into the works. With NadaButVibes actually
Oh,
co-produced this track.
oh, cool.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. Ren had a song that, this song that she wanted to record. She had already written all the lyrics and had the melody, and she had an idea for what she wanted, and she brought it to Not About Vibes, and they were able to create this song. And I wasn't really there for the whole process, just the very beginning. And I remember hearing the final product and just being so proud. Um, and just it's just such a beautiful thing to watch somebody, go from being a student to like taking it out into the real world and just seeing how like the School of Rock process actually works in creating musicians that have the tools now to do what they want to do with it, whatever that is. And I'm really excited to hear her album and see what else she does on her journey. I'm so proud of her.
Oh, yeah. And I think I saw somewhere that they wrote, despite the catchy melodies, each and every one of their songs contains a deeper meaning, a reflection on a time in their life, a story to tell. After all, what good is a story if you can't tell it? I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, her songwriting abilities are like beautiful. The way that she can create a scene and like
Mm.
convey the emotion in such a poetic way. I was very impressed by not only her voice but her songwriting. Like she's incredible songwriter.
And I love the way they layer the vocals in this too. Beautiful.
Yeah. Go Ren.
All right, so let's save the best for last. Here we go.
Yeah.
Atomica Music, Only You and Me. Tell all the stuff you played. You could have played some of your solo work or your stuff with Possum or Mass Confusion. Why did you choose this song?
So I chose this song because it is something that I feel like a side of me and my voice that is not really out there. It's not really shown, which is very vulnerable, very soft, very stripped back. And this was such a cool collaboration with Anthony Demonte. He actually wrote this song.
Hmm.
So he wrote the song. I wrote the very last line of the song. He sent this song to me, and so Atomica Music is a sync library slash label, and we started working with them. They asked us to create an album for their label so they can pitch these songs out to movies and TV shows and things like that. So we had very much, created a whole album with that in mind. And this particular song, he sent it to me and he's like, I can't figure out the last line. So I wrote the last line, Only You and Me, and ended up being the title. Um, but not only just like a piece of my voice that I feel like I don't share enough, but also somehow what he had written really related to me and resonated to me, coming into my faith. I didn't grow up, having any of that in my life or being around any of that. And about like 2.5 years ago, I really developed, my own personal connection with God. And it completely changed my life. And, what he had written about kind of in a way, like really reflected that in like a very abstract and poetic way.
Hmm.
And it just really touched my heart. And sometimes it's interesting how a song that like you didn't write just speaks to your life
Yeah.
so beautifully. And I think that's the beauty of music in general. And that's why
Mm.
we can all relate to music no matter who we are, because music is just this language that like it reminds us that we are human. We all feel the same emotions, and when we're listening to music, we're realizing we're really not alone. Um, so yeah, this song is very special to me. Um, especially saying like, you know, the last line for me, saying like it's only you and me. That's how I feel now that I've discovered God and Jesus is like it's only you and me. It's like this world and everything in it and everything that is tragic about this world, everything that's beautiful about this world. It's just the connection and the purpose that now I'm focused on. Like all of those things kind of fade away because I'm just focused on my relationship with God and who he created me to be and just making sure that I'm walking on that purpose. Um, so that's the gist of why I chose this song.
You sound very grounded. I love this song. It's interesting that you shared that with us. I felt that it was like a long, dreamy intro to a blockbuster of a song, and I was waiting for you to like belt it out. And like some of your other solo songs, that you have such a powerful voice, and it felt like you were leading up to come out into a second song where you were just gonna blast it out. But this is definitely a beautiful song. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Yes, of course. Thank you for the platform too.
Well, thank you for coming down and sharing all these artists with us, and we can hopefully hear them again and follow their careers and watch them grow.
Absolutely.
So, do you have any shows coming up that we can promote?
Yes. So I have a lot of shows coming up. You can actually look on my website. I do have a full list of the shows. It's actually alisaandjohnny.com, which is my duo. And then there's a page just for my name, which has the individual shows I'm doing. But July 7th with Mass Confusion, we'll be doing the Avon concert series. On July 8th, the Possum will be on Shabu Stage in Willimantic. July 31st, Gianni Gardner and I will be with our duo at Lyman's Orchard. And the most recent upcoming show I'm doing is June 10th at Bar Max in Hartford with Anthony Demonte.
Wow, that's cool. So we get a wide variety of your skills and collaborations. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I hope to see you out at the Shabu stage. That's in my neck of the woods.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'll be looking for you.
Cool. Well, thanks for visiting with us, and we hope you enjoyed some great original music from Western New England artists. I'm Mark Ramone here this week with our very special guest, Alisa Velasquez.
Thank you so much for having me, Mark.
Ah, thank you for coming by. The New Music Alliance Radio Hour is brought to you by the New Music Alliance, a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to assist and advance the careers of talented, creative local musicians who write original music, and to promote the extended Western New England area as a destination for original music writing, production, and performances. If you like what we're doing here on the show, tell your friends about it and like the New Music Alliance and Radio Hour on our social media pages. And don't forget to check out our website, newmusicalliance.org, where you'll find the extraordinary Essential Western New England Songbook, a listenable anthology of many of the best songs ever written by artists from Western New England. And while you're there, if you support the New Music Alliance's mission, we'd appreciate your making a donation or becoming a member or a sponsor. If you're a local Western New England musician who'd like to have your original music considered to be on our show, send links to your songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com. And join us next week for more great tunes from Western New England artists. Until next week, please stay safe and keep on listening.
To original local music.
Yeah. Let's have Charles and Khalif Neville take us out today with African Eyes.